Alright, so I'm at a Ford dealer in Phoenix, Arizona, and I just got a service done because I've put over 5,000 miles on this truck since I started this road trip, so it was time. And one of the benefits to getting a extended warranty and the maintenance package is that I didn't pay a dime. So they did everything, all the inspections, multi-point, and oil change, air filter, tested brakes, fluids, belts, hoses, bulbs, undercarriage, and battery, and nothing. So that's good. That means it's tough. We're gonna get back on the road now. All right, I just arrived to a meetup spot in Flagstaff, Arizona, where I'm gonna join some other overlanders on a 100-mile off-road trek to the south rim of the Grand Canyon. That's a thing. All right, behind me is squad goals. We are ready to go.
Yep, you're on the right trail. I'm gonna stop real quick and let everybody catch up and turn my GoPro off.
And the overland adventure begins. All right, our first stop on this trail is to check out some lava tubes. So a little stop and a side quest, if you will. Here we go. Okay, exploring the lava tubes now. It's pretty neat. It goes down into the Underdark. There is a chasm. Adventure awaits. Very dark in here. Not sure you can see anything, but if you look at these rocks, there's water dripping from them. And it is dripping on me as I crawl through these caverns. It's pretty cool though. Nice little adventure. All right, now it's starting to get super tight here. I was told that was gonna happen. All right, we made it to the end and could not go any further, so we are hiking out of here, and it is very dark. All right, we're back. Unfortunately, the camera died on the way out of the caves, so I didn't capture the end of me getting out into the light, but that was a fun experience. It's about a mile-ish hike, so yeah. Lava tubes.
Are you sleeping through this? Yep.
Looks like we found a sign that's private property, so we can't proceed.
That's probably better than creating a scene through the private property, right? Yeah, we don't need to make a scene here. Chad, are you thinking the 151?
Yeah, we're turning around.
This one is obviously right. We need to be
Documenting the
No, because I don't have very good color, so like I even thought that was purple. I was like, oh yeah, it's purple. But then when I zoomed out, now I see why we're off the track. That's so we're like a couple miles. But this is a good spot.
I didn't use this because obviously.
So we were off track a little bit. Our navigators got us a little off track, but that's okay because we found a pretty cool camp spot for everybody. But I think we're gonna do the camp and actually probably play around a little bit because it's pretty light out. So I think we. right, we have a Gen 1 Raptor, a Tacoma, and my Gen 2 Raptor off on a little side quest adventure here out in the wilderness to do some off-roading for fun, and then we're gonna go back to camp.
Okay, no more. Ask.
We are at camp. We found a place in the forest to set up camp for today. We're gonna camp 2 nights, and everybody's pretty cool. I just met everybody on this trail today. Just sort of like, hey, join this little group of strangers to go out in the woods with. Sure, why not? Sounds fun. We've got Toyota represented, we've got Ford represented, we've got Jeep here as well. So it's kind of like the UN of overlanding. I am
Where do I find something like this?
spreading the gospel of the camp rocking chair.
I gotta get myself one. Oh man. Now it just needs to be like, I mean, you gotta have like a footrest and stuff for it, and cup holder. Oh, you got a cup holder over here.
It's like a legit setup.
All right, we got done hooning around for the day, and we are back at camp. So this is our camp for tonight. Everybody is already set up. I am going to get set up because obviously I can't hoon around and tent at the same time. I have to pick one. So now I get to set up my tent. It's kitchen boondoggle time, or camp boondoggle, as it were. And I'm actually doing it in daylight. I think every other time I've cooked, it's been pitch dark. So yeah, we're cooking. All right, so cooking by daylight, who knew? On the menu tonight, we have fish, halibut, and shrimp with some vegetables, and baked beans. Camp life.
Well, it might be.
I think it's,
I don't know. It depends. It's starting to.
I think it's done.
I think it might be.
That's
done.
like black smoke coming out of it.
There's a lot of holes on this.
Harkins, here we come.
Turn off the fire.
Turn off the fire.
All right, night 1 of Overland Camp Adventure complete here in Arizona. Going to go to bed, and then tomorrow the Grand Canyon. Good morning, campers. It's the next morning. We're packing up to get out. Of course, I slept in the latest, so now I'm the one holding everybody up, so I gotta start packing. Looking dirty on the trail. So we're here on the trail in Arizona, on our way to the Grand Canyon. Day 2 of a 100-mile trek off-road to the Grand Canyon. We're about 40 miles away. One more night of camping left. And yeah, we're in a little area to pull off and explore a little bit. And you can hear this chirp everywhere. And apparently it's this insect called cicada, which I've never heard of before, actually. I'm learning something new. But they're here, and they sound like crickets, but they're active in the day, and they look like giant flies. So very cool little experience there. But so far, this has been a pretty awesome group to travel with. So I actually found this group on Instagram. They just invited me to join their off-road overland trek to the Grand Canyon, and I was in the vicinity, and by I mean in the vicinity, I was within a couple 100 miles, and I was like, sure, I'll do that. So we got a Raptor Gen 1, we got a Tacoma F-150, my Beast 2018, and Raptor Gen 2, and then 2 Jeeps. So we've got a pretty cool group of folks here, and it's been kind of a cool experience to just jump on in with a group of strangers and go explore the wild. But we're gonna be back on the trail here pretty soon in the Grand Canyon. Unfortunate turn of events. We had a set of keys locked inside of a Tacoma. And it's running. So we're trying to figure out how to get into that Tacoma so we can get back on the road.
Just careful with the flathead because you are going to be pressing on the window.
We're gonna have to get a Google Drive folder for this.
Really,
And drop everything in there.
try the honk hook, man, wherever that is, but... Yeah, I'll try.
Always have to bring tools on the trail.
So the window slides to the left.
Yes.
Keep going.
Keep going in or keep going out?
In, I think. I mean, I don't see anything in there yet.
I can get through there.
Yeah, Tiffany can get
I
through
can,
the hole.
I can go through the hole.
we got to get it open first.
Maybe.
Are you gonna be the retriever?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. She's gonna
I hate to fail you.
Got it.
And we are in. Okay, where's the retriever?
Oh yeah.
You're in.
Oh yeah.
Twist sideways. Get your hips wide. You're good. You're good. She's good. She's good.
There's nothing I'm doing from out here that's going to help. I'm just going to cause problems, so I'm going to stay out of it. There we go.
Oh,
yeah.
There, we did it.
You want me to help you out?
Somebody owes Tip a drink tonight.
All right, babe.
It happens. It happens. You walk away from it. Today we're not going to get lost. We're going to walk keys and cars.
All right, I'm not shutting that door.
Good job.
Woo. You get that on?
I was just trying to get on video. Awesome. Just snake my way.
So interesting note, when you're in tight foresty areas, if you can call this a forest, I'm from Oregon, so it's a cute forest here in Arizona. But sometimes trees will be your enemy when you have a bike mount on the side of your vehicle. So I just bent this bracket going through a thick area of brush, and it easily bent back pretty well. So no big deal, but something you gotta look out for. Okay, in the bright sun here on the side of the truck, you can tell it is a little dusty in Arizona. So in the comments below, please tell me, is the truck better looking, clean, or dirty? What do you think? Little part on our trail here, this used to be a stagecoach station back in the day when stagecoaches would come from Flagstaff up through to the Grand Canyon. So a little bit of history here on the blog, and we have a caravan of modern stagecoaches on the same trail. So I guess this used to be a stop off where people would like rest and eat and everything. Pretty cool. All right, so we have stopped off the trail for a moment, and we are at the Grand View. We're going to climb this tower here. This tower was erected in 1936, and it replaced a wooden tower they had here before. Part of the Arizona Trail, and we're going to go climb it and check out the view. Climbing those stairs for the vlog.
I'll take you as high as I can.
I'm going to be moving slow.
Hey Chad,
Yeah.
having a good climb down?
Oh no, I don't like height. It was about as high as I would go.
Okay, we made it to the top of the Grand View Lookout Tower. You can see for miles. Forest behind us this way, where we came from, and the Grand Canyon behind me this way, our direction we're going. Pretty majestic view. You can see for miles, it's great. All right, we are here. We found our next camp spot, just a few miles away from the Grand Canyon, out in the forest. I think we're actually just a few miles from the border of the Grand Canyon National Park at this point. But anyway, one thing about overlanding in Arizona is it's dirty. Look at that. Dirt. I think the Raptor likes it. So, we're gonna set up camp, and yeah, should be a good time. Okay, sun is setting. We have a nice camp. We have games happening. People are playing games at camp. People are setting up fires at camp. And of course, I'm cooking. I'm cooking because that's what I like to do.
That is true. I could be like the girl.
You could have been a ringer. You could have been like on point.
Oh, that was your first one, huh?
Yeah.
She was like throwing it over here, and then it all of a sudden.
Supposedly.
The Grand Canyon out of all of its majesty here. So it's been an epic trip to get down here, including the last few days of overland adventure with a great group of people, camping 2 nights, overland journey through the backwoods, backcountry of Arizona, off-roading, having a great time, meeting new people, and then just in general, the trip I've taken to get out here in the last few weeks on this sabbatical adventure that I'm having. I've been all over. I've put over 5,000 miles in my truck. I think I'm going to have over 6,000 miles or more by the time I get back home to Oregon, which is where I have to go next. So I'm going to start heading home at this point. But I am going to soak up the views of the Grand Canyon for the time being, and then we're going to start our journey home. So if you like this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, thanks for watching.